outside the Santiago Bernabeu with Paul, and Real Madrid have had another comeback in the Champions League, this time against Dortmund. Talk to me about that. What was it like from the first half to the second?
Yeah, it's my first time. I gotta admit, this was crazy. First time visiting the stadium, and I just couldn't believe it. 2-0 down at halftime. A couple of Dortmund fans were sitting next to me. They covered their shirts, of course, but they were so happy. And then, in one half, I witnessed the greatest game of the season. It's crazy. It was unbelievable. The Dortmund fans,
Crying all.
right next to me, they were shocked. They just couldn't believe it.
The fact that they got to witness the magic of the Bernabeu, and I'm glad you got to see another a special match at the Bernabeu. And the fact that Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. he's all of us know, he's gonna win the Ballon d'Or next week. What was that special performance today?
It's just he is an unbelievable player. I have to, the way he moves, the way his pace, his dribbling, no player and he lives for these moments. He lives for these intense moments when we are down. That's what makes him so special. He has this motivation, and he fires up the crowd, or he just changes the game. It's why he's so special. It's why we can turn games around like this. It's because of him.
Definitely. The fact that people say he's taken the Cristiano DNA to perform in the big games. But talking about, we'll talk about the negatives first. The first half this season has been a weird story. I was talking to other fans. They just called us second half FC, But what's going wrong in the first half? Today I felt Rudiger was ball watching. Mendy did not do well.
Yeah, I think Lucas Vazquez was having a lot of trouble, with Jamie Bino Gittins, and they just combined really well in the left hand side of Vazquez, and Vazquez was, for me, underperforming in the first half, and then when they switched Bino Gittins to Anton, that's what I felt changed the game, because you can't, if you're playing against Madrid, you can't turn in a defender for an attacker. They played
Bad by Nuri Sahin.
Yeah, really bad by Nuri. I didn't expect that, because they were doing so well, and I really thought they could actually win it. But when I saw Anton coming on, I knew that's like last season when they switched off Harry Kane for someone else, I think, and you just can't do that against Madrid. Yeah,
definitely you can't make that kind of an error. Even the fact that right wing that was the case, and on the left wing, Emre Can, he suffered against Vinicius. He had a very bad day. But talking about Luka Modric, big game player again. Played 70 minutes. We expect him to start big games. But do you expect him to lead the midfield in the Clásico as well?
Definitely. He played exceptional, because when we were down, he just coordinated the midfield. You could see it, when you see it in person, it's a really different tactical view on the game, and you just see him coordinating everyone. Bellingham, you go there, Valverde is there, and I really like that Ancelotti didn't do anything in the half time. Didn't make any changes for the players, and stick to his approach. Yeah, the halftime speech was probably something else out of this world.
Probably like an intense speech, and then he raised his eyebrows, just go kill it.
Yes.
And talking about Vinny, but we have to mention Kylian Mbappe. He played on the left, came in the center, he was rotating. It's not scoring, didn't score today, but do you think he's adapting faster now? Especially he had a small break where he didn't play for France.
Yeah, compared to the Vigo game, he was a little bit of underwhelming, I would say. But a player like him, although he was losing a lot of balls and triggering a lot of counterattacks from Dortmund, you still saw him assisting Rudiger for the first goal, and the first goal I think that was so important for this game because it's really changed the whole atmosphere. Everyone after the first goal, you just knew we're going to win it.
Like the fact that that was that stage in the match where the next goal is where, you know, I felt like for that Thibaut Courtois also kept us in the game. He made some fantastic saves, but when that Rudiger goal went in, I know like there were fans behind me and they were like, oh, it's again, it's another comeback again.
It's
But
another remontada, yes.
how happy were you to watch a Real Madrid remontada? Is like on the bucket list for a lot of fans.
Definitely, I think I ticked everything on my bucket list for this visit. Like every cent I paid for this ticket paid off. I'm from Germany initially, so it was hard to get tickets for a good price. But I don't care.
No regrets.
Yes, no regrets at all.
Worth it. Santiago Bernabeu magic. But before you go, my friend, who was your man of the match today and why?
Vinny Jr. of course. He carried the whole attack. You just have to say.
Do you think the fact that there are a lot of controversy coming, not controversy, but a lot of talks, especially Vamos, Salah Madrid. There's a lot of talks with him and Mbappe not being able to play at the same position. A lot of people are saying, can they play? But the fact that Vinicius now is picking up his form and he's you know, in a way showing Mbappe this is what you have to do, and he's setting the standards higher.
Yeah, I think they both thrive off of each other. Mbappe is a player. He is underwhelming now, but I'm pretty sure he will pick right off where he was last season in the second half. Maybe he's a little bit out of form. You can see it, but game by game, he has these moments. Like for example, this assist for Rudiger. It came out of nothing, and he came from the right. You know, and they both switch different positions, and that's what makes it so problematic for the opponents to defend us.
Definitely, and the fact that when they start combining like the top players, that's what we are waiting to see.
Yes. ¡Hala Madrid!
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.